Hello, good morning and welcome. I hope this day finds you all well. Out to all my new subscribers, we're up to 266 now. This is going to be, well, we're going to start, this is well, you know what that is, but we're going to actually start by showing you something that you were unaware of. So obviously I have to do screenshots, so there you go. Can you read that? If you're in Hazelmere, you can play a vital role in the BBC pandemic. Then from Thursday the 12th of October 2017, yeah, for 3 days, and those 3 days only. And if you go here, yeah, that was done again in 2018, and patient zero came from Hazelmere in England. Okay, you can find this on YouTube as well. It's on there. If you type in Hazelmere, Hannah Fry and BBC, it will come up. There you go. That was published a couple of months ago. That's on the BBC 4 iPlayer. And if you go there, you can see that they don't do that at the moment. They took it down, so you people can't find it and see that that was done in 2017. You can guess what it was called as well, can't you? But yeah, like I say, it's all by design. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Yesterday, the day before, the last video I did, I had a message from Holly Ann that said thank you for your insight. Now I'm not sure about how many of you know about or watched any more of my videos, so what I'm going to do is just show you briefly. We're going to go back in time to 2001 to September. The speed of Saturn is 9.69 kilometers a second, 69 time, 96 anti-time, or end time. When I say end time, it doesn't mean the end of the world. It just means it's the end of this age, the end of this era. Okay, so you can pause that and have a nose through that, because there's a lot of things there that you were totally unaware of. And again, this is the masculine side, yeah. Okay, so this is the masculine side, 69 time, 96 end time. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit more about this in a sec. Just go through that, have a little scroll, so you can have a read about that. I can't actually say it because it probably won't get published. It will get taken down. Might be up for a few days, but then it'll get taken down again. Okay, so page 3, hold on. No, it doesn't have a naked lady on there. Page 3 is sensible, thank you. Okay. You might be able to read some of that. My writing is dreadful, but you know, so just have a nose through some of that. So you're getting 96 and 69 time. Okay, so 696, 9669, 6996, yeah, 9669. This was that date. All right, now that's the masculine side. If we just go quickly, September is actually, well, September, October, November, December is 7, 8, 9, 10. So although you call it, let's go over here because I've got 9, that, it was also that. Oh, just bloody focus. Okay, so that's masculine. This was the feminine. Okay, see, I've just shown you the 969 and 6996 and 9669 and 69. Okay, so obviously 711s are 77, and that was flight 77, which flew into a building. This is what they tell us, remember, we all know there was no plane, but it flew into a building that had been sat on the 77th parallel. That plane had been in the air for 77 minutes, was flying at 777 feet a second, and the building has 7 floors. Did I mention it sits on the 77th parallel? I can't remember, but that's the feminine side. Now these two towers, now if you remember, right, both of them had 4 sides, so giving you your 44. They had 110 floors, yeah, which gives you, there's no noughts in gematria, of course. 11 11 equals 22, yeah. 22 stages of creation, 22 arcana. There's 22 letters in the Hebrew and Greek alphabet that say that follow the stages of creation. Okay, now when you create, obviously you have to be born, something has to be born. Now these two buildings were purposely crushed. Sigils, ciphers and scripts. I've got to find this now. I didn't get this ready. My apologies. I thought I'd better get this done quick. Magic squares, magic squares. Where's my magic squares? There we go. Right, now I've got to read this bit to you. Okay. Before 1300 AD, only 3 cultures were known to have used magic squares: China, India and Arabia. Each culture viewed them as having, hang on, this is most uncomfortable, as having supernatural powers. It is from Arabia that the West receives its idea of the magic square. They can be made with either numbers, letters or both, and the square format enhances the vibrational potency of the symbols within it, making them practical for use in charms and talismans and in the casting of spells. This is the bit. The magic square is created according to the intention of the ritual and it's afterwards burned, crushed, torn up or otherwise destroyed, thereby releasing the magic into the world. The most famous are called a series called the Chimers, created by the 16th century occultist Cornelius Agrippa. His particular series of number squares describe the magic constant of the 7 visible planets, which are designed for sigils to be drawn over them or incorporated into them. Significant or magical names can be used as well as numbers. These rely on palindromes for their success. Magic squares called power squares that use either numbers, letters or a mixture of both are found written in 18th century grimoires, but magic squares are a lot older than this. But this is the bit that we're concentrating on. The magic square is created according to the intention of the ritual and is afterwards burned, crushed, torn up or otherwise destroyed, thereby releasing the magic into the world. Now this weekend I'm going to show you when they released that magic and what happened when they released it, because you can't find it anywhere else on the internet. Okay, in case you didn't know, there we have the 3 books of occult philosophy by Henry Cornelius Agrippa. Okay, very interesting stuff. Right, so these were purposely torn down and they were made, what I've done with my pen, they were made into an octagon. If you look at the Freedom Tower from above, it's got a square on the top and a square on the bottom, which makes an octagon. And the thing with an octagon, okay, is, oh God, so much paper. Right, an octagon, the octagon and the star octagram were religious symbols for rebirth and resurrection. It was used in baptismal fonts, so this is why you're baptized in a font if you're a Christian or a Catholic, yeah, because it's a symbol of rebirth and resurrection. Yeah, it's also transition. See, regeneration, transition, renewal, rebirth. Yeah. So when you're born, you're coming from one dimension to this dimension. This is why it's called transition, because you're transitioning from one dimension to this dimension. Okay, that's why they use that. And would you believe, yeah, the interior angles of an octagon are 135 degrees. Okay, So you got that. So remember there's 8 inside there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And an octagon means rejuvenation, rebirth. What'd I do with it? I only had it 2 seconds ago. There's so much in here. But yeah, okay. So you understand, there's some more coming this Saturday. I've got to go through it and show you how they all, the moment they released their magic. But take care, have a wonderful weekend, a week, and I'll see you again soon. Out to all my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing, thank you so much for watching. Take care.